Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your general love reading. Okay, here we go. Okay. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Nice way to start a reading, Taurus. Ooh, Ten of Cups. Wow. Oh my God. I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit like the Aries reading. It was the most beautiful energy I think I've ever felt in a reading. Wow. Page of Cups. Taurus, you might just surpass that. Oh my God. Palace of Swords. So if you've not seen this card on my channel before, this is the Tarot of Dreams deck. There's only 4 of these Palace cards in the entire deck. The deck has 78 cards. This is the 5th card that I've pulled, and it's a Palace card. So 5 cards. I pulled 5 cards out of 78, and 1 of 4 came out. That's crazy. That's good luck. That now also, by the way, is part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. Priestess. Holy, could you guys get any better cards? Page of Pentacles. Wow. Uh-oh. 7 of Wands. What's happening, Taurus? Ooh, Ace of Wands. So this is where you're headed, okay? The first card here is where you're at-ish. Time is fluid. This is where you're headed, whether you want to be or not. This is overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. Nice. Justice. Okay. So, here we'll do it like this. There you go. So you have the Justice card and the Palace of Swords as your overall energy for this reading. The Justice card, as you can see from the picture on the card, he's balancing. So it's all about balance. It also can represent literal justice. So if any of you are fighting a battle, a legal battle, you're in court, it could be a divorce, it could be you're suing someone, you're being sued, any legalities. It generally doesn't speak of things like wills because there's no financial connotation with this card, but a will is definitely a legal document. So it's any legalities, okay? The Palace of Swords. Now this is a card that it is built very, very high up in the sky. And if you notice, I don't know if I can bring... Do you see it's kind of misty and foggy and just like you can hardly see. Once you get down there into the fog and the mist, you can't see anything. It's not until you come above that you see the palace. And that's why the palace is up where it's at. It was purposely built high up above the fog and the mist because it's all about the intellect. It's swords, right? It's about clear thinking, and it's about insight and knowledge and having that perfect vantage point so you can look down and see what's going on if you can look through the fog and the mist. But that's why it's up above, so that you can see what's going on. Okay, this is all about perception. It's all about enlightenment. It's about reaching that place of knowing and having clarity and balance. Nice overall energy. Now I got to remember where these go. This goes here. Oh, seriously, look at the card underneath Justice. The Star card, wish fulfillment, hope, healing, all the really good things. Oh, geez, you know, how far are we going to go? Ace of Cups. Wow, I'm really looking forward to the messages coming through for you guys in this one, because I just can't believe your cards. Okay. So, give me a minute. I just want to take a look at your cards. I haven't really looked at them. I want to get a feel for any messages coming through as well. So, give me a second. Okay, Taurus. Some of you have either recently met and got yourself into a relationship with someone, or you're about to, okay? Because like I said, time is fluid. This is where you're at-ish. So some of you have already met that person. Some of you are about to. I really don't feel like this is someone from the past. This might be somebody that you've known for a bit, but there has not been a committed or intimate relationship with them as of yet, okay? So whoever this is, I feel like you get into the relationship with them. You start off the relationship, and wow, it is so amazing and so beautiful. A possible twin flame partner. You both feel the same. You both have the you both feel like this could be something long term. You're both just as interested in each other as the other is. There seems to be clarity. It feels wide open, beautiful, loving, understanding, giving, happy beyond. The High Priestess is intuition, mysteries, secrets. It's the unknown, right? And if you look in this card, you got the great big full moon, or it looks like it's probably a full moon out behind her there. So it's not knowing. Somehow you have all of this clarity and this beauty and these great feelings, but somehow you're unable to fully move forward in this and allow the desire to manifest. You're holding back for some reason. And Seven of Wands, there's a self-confidence issue here. You're very guarded. You're very blocked. You're blocking this brand new, beautiful, passionate beginning. I'm going to clarify, because this does not make sense. There's a lot of warmth and love and beauty here, but for some reason, you just cannot let it come through. Why is the Priestess here? Okay, I wasn't quite done asking yet, so I'm not going to even look at those. Why is the High Priestess here, angels? Please and thank you. we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is all about independence. It can represent financial independence, but it can also represent fulfillment. Again, wish fulfillment. But for you in this spread, it's more about just independence. It can be financial independence. Some of you could be holding back because, you know, maybe you have a fair bit of money and this person doesn't, and you just want to be sure that, you know, they're not there for the wrong reasons. Or vice versa. The person has a lot of money and you don't match that, and it just makes you feel like you're not, you know, up to snuff, up to level, however you want to look at it. I want to get another card on the Priestess, though, please. One more card on the High Priestess. Okay, Seven of Cups. So this is confusion. This is a lot of options. This could be you have a lot of options. Maybe you have a lot on your plate right now. Maybe your person has a lot of options. Maybe your person you think may be a player. Okay, and then we have the Lover's card again. In this placement here, though, it's not, you know, it is my twin flame card because it represents Gemini, and Gemini are twins. So up here, I definitely get a feel for this could be a twin flame partnership. At the very least, it's a very special soulmate relationship. But here, it's more the decision you have to make. And what I'm hearing as I look at this card, if you look into this card in this deck, they look more like brother and sister to me. I get a real feel of friendship here more than lovers. I don't know why they would do the picture like that, or maybe it's just the way my guides are making me see this time. Because when you look at this Lover's card, look at the difference. Here, I'll hold them together. Look at the difference in just the stance and the looks on their faces. I mean, the little card, to me, is just really looking like, you know, a friend consoling a friend. Good friends. Maybe they've been intimate, but now it's, you know, this isn't going to work. We need to just be friends kind of situation. That's what I'm really getting off of this. I think for a lot of you, it comes down to your independence. And you just want to stay single. You maybe have too much going on in your life, or there's just too much uncertainty around this situation. And maybe what it comes down to is you're just unsure of how you feel. You know, maybe you jumped into this, you thought it was going to be amazing, and then you got into it and went, whoa, okay, oh, I don't know if I can do this. And so maybe you're deciding at this point that it should just be a friendship. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands, please, angels. Thank you. of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Wow, the Sun. I am feeling so much confusion. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this Seven of Cups is about you being confused in this situation for whatever reason, because I am really confused. We have some of the most beautiful cards here. My feeling of the energies here should be through the roof. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, the Page of Cups, Palace of Swords, High Priestess, Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Wands. That's it. And that's not even that bad. That's just, standing your ground, being guarded. Standing up for what you believe in. This could just be your energy coming through Taurus. This is, a very, very slow-paced energy. I am getting that you're happy. You're happy where you're at. And life is moving just exactly the way you like it, at a very slow pace. You're calm, you're grounded, you're moving forward, you're independent. All of this situation just really, it feels to me like I think it just came at the wrong time. I think you're happy being on your own. Although you have feelings for this person, they have feelings for you. It started out really good. It maybe could be a long-term partnership. I feel like you're guarding your privacy, your independence. Like you just aren't ready for this brand new beginning, this passion, this love, this. Let's clarify the Lovers card, please. Is it possible that you found out about someone else? You started this relationship with this person, and it looked like it was going to be amazing. It was going great, but then you found out that they were, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. There's somebody that they're not connected, not hooked up to. They just can't let go of. Someone that they just can't let go of. King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Two completely opposite energies here. You got one very warm, loving, passionate person who knows exactly what they want and how to go after it. And then you've got somebody who's nicknamed the Ice Queen. This could be your person. It would be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Male or female, okay? Or this could be the person. Male or female, king or queen, okay? And it would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But the Queen of Swords as an energy is, she doesn't play games. She cuts through the crap And it's like, don't give me that BS. Just give me the truth. Whatever the truth is, I can take it. I'm a big girl. I want the truth. I need another card there because that's looking a little bit like, yeah. What else can you tell me on the Lover's card, angels, please and thank you? I wish I could think of that word. Page of Pentacles. In this deck, this page is all about being focused, and it usually will represent when someone can't get someone else off their mind. See, I'm hearing the word attached now, and that's not the right word either. I think I'm on the right track here. It really feels to me like this person is, see, and attached isn't the word. They're not attached to somebody else. They just can't let go of this other person, whatever this is. And the Page of Pentacles tells me that they're always thinking about them. They just cannot let go of this person. Give me one more card on the Lover's card, please. Ten of Cups. Again, second time in this spread. The Ten of Cups. Wow. I feel like one of you is extremely passionate and the other one is extremely cold. I think that's part of the problem. And like I said, the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, I just feel like this person has someone else on their mind, and that is their Ten of Cups. This person, you think they could be your Ten of Cups, but either you know they have someone else on the brain or you think they do. Wow. Let's go for one more card on that Lover's card, because this is just not coming clear. Oh, great. The Knight of Swords. It's very fast, forward-moving energy. It can be assertive or it can be, sorry guys, it can be assertive or it can be aggressive. For me, the way the cards came out, it's hot, cold, warm, hot, cold. It just feels like it's not mutual. I feel like they do have feelings for you, but they maybe don't see it the way you do. Maybe you're seeing it as long-term and absolutely, you know, the be-all, end-all of relationships, and that's when it got cold on the twin flame card, because you maybe were putting more into this than what the other person wanted it to become. And when it reached this point here, this level of intensity, this person got cold, backed away, because they have someone else on their mind that they can't get out of their head. Someone that they want the be-all, end-all, that they believe will be the be-all, end-all in their life. And it took a turn really fast. And you struggled to, no doubt, to figure out what the hell was going on here and why it even went down the road it went down in the first place. So that changes the priestess then. The high priestess, that is about intuition. You're going within. You're trying to figure things out. You're back to being independent. I think this kind of got switched off here. And you're now back to being alone and very confused, because you're now friends. And you want it to be more. You still want it to be more. Oh, wow. Okay, bottom of the clarifying deck, now that I'm done clarifying, is the world. So it becomes part of the overall energy now as well. So now you have the Palace of Swords, which is all about gaining clarity, taking yourself to a different vantage point so you can gain some clarity, because where you were at was very foggy, very very unclear. And that's not balanced. But it is a cycle ending. It's all about an ending so you can have a new beginning. I do feel like this is where you want to be. This Ace of Wands, this very passionate new beginning. Because you started out here with the Lover's card up top, and then all that went south. Then you ended up alone and still wanting this situation, but it's now turned into friends. So you've had to go within and try to figure out how you can bring it back to this place of a passionate new beginning, which is what you had up here. And you feel that with the clarity, this what you thought would be a long-term relationship, with clarity, you'll be able to take it back in that direction. Once you have you feel that once you have an understanding, a better understanding of, I keep hearing, what the hell is going on here? What the hell is this? Jeez. I'm sorry, Taurus. This started out looking like a really good, but the energy, for me, it's not a totally negative energy. It's just I would say I'm more, I think I'm feeling numb. I'm not feeling excitement and you know what you would be feeling if you were in something that was the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Definitely not feeling that. But I'm also not feeling what I would feel if something like that had ended. So I'm kind of feeling like I'm between emotions here. Confused is definitely a good description of this. It's like, whoa, whoa. Unbelieving. This is unbelievable. This feels for me unbelievable. You want to get to this brand new, passionate beginning. You want a do-over with this person. You can't get there from where you're at. You just can't get there from a place of lack of clarity and balance and imbalance and confusion. You're going to have to change your point of attraction if you want to draw this back into you. A thought popped into my head after I closed out the first part of the reading, and that was that you have to be friends with this person. It was hot and cold because you can't let go of somebody. It's very possible. I mean, again, I'm reading the energies, so like all of us readers say, flip it around. If it's not you, it's your person. If it's not your person, then it's you. But, you know, we just read the energies. And I'm really starting to wonder now if you aren't the reason this got shut down, because it reached a really intense place emotionally. And you just weren't ready for it. You've been independent for a while, years. And maybe you've got a lot of pain that you're still trying to get past, or you're still trying to, with the High Priestess here, maybe you're trying to heal from whatever it was in the past that is disallowing you from moving forward. A different relationship that ended, maybe it ended badly, maybe it ended suddenly, and you can't go there again. Maybe it was a really intense love relationship, and the way it ended caused you so much pain, and this seemed to be heading in the same intense direction, and you got scared and backed out. So if what you're working toward is, or what you want to work toward is healing, changing your energy, turning yourself around so you can have a new beginning, start over with someone new, and not fear that it's going to end up in pain, regardless of why you want to change your energy. The energy needs to change for sure, because it's not healthy energy for anyone to be in, okay? It's unbalanced. It's there's no clarity. There's confusion. It's unbalanced, and something needs to come to an end. And I feel like maybe this has something to do with the past, a past relationship that you haven't let go of that cycle. And before you can have a new cycle, you need to let go of the old. This, for some of you, could be representing the relationship that has just now recently ended. And it needed to, because there's a new cycle opening up for you, a better one, okay? So what does Taurus need to know? What do they need to think, be, feel, or do to turn their energy back around and be balanced and have clarity and be able to start this new cycle. Okay, can I get a couple more cards, please, angels? Whoa, there's definitely a couple more cards. Okay, so what we have here, you have the Page of Wands. I want you guys to see the artwork on these cards. This is Shadowscapes, the deck. Look at the little fairies around this girl. Very content. Everyone, everything is very content. Just being. They're just being. Now the Page of Wands represents good news. Sorry, guys. The Page of Wands represents good news coming in, generally. But what I'm hearing with this card is what I said. Being contented, being, you know, you're not being asked, because with what you've been through, your guides can't possibly ask you, just be happy, because that's not where you're coming from. You need to take baby steps. You need to slowly move from point A to point Z, right? When you're toughing it out like I feel you are, it's going to take more than one step to get there, and this is the beginning. Just be. Try to not be depressed, angry, unhappy, but they're not asking you to be happy either. It's that happy medium in between there, so to speak, okay? So you're not trying to be happy, but you're also not being angry, frustrated, unhappy, sad. You're just blah, okay? Just be blah for now, till you can heal. The Eight of Pentacles. Look at the stars. I know they're pentacles, but they look like stars. Look at the people, or whatever you want to call them, in the branch. Do you see them? You're being watched over. That's what I'm hearing. You don't have to do any work. You don't have to do anything. You're being watched over, and you're being protected, and you're being guided. Oh my God. Okay, you know, I'm tearing up. Now I'm tearing up. I thought I was going to in the beginning because of the beautiful cards you had. You are so being taken care of. Sorry, guys. Just rest. Go easy. Go easy on yourself. Just stay in a place of neutral. You don't have to work on anything. You don't have to do anything in this situation. Just be. Just allow yourself to calm. Sorry guys, I'm hungry, if you heard that. Four of Pentacles. Look at this little guy hanging on to this big pentacle. All these small and mediocre pentacles down here underneath. And he's got a hold of this gigantic, ginormous one for him. And he's hanging on to it for dear life. Because there's this little creature up here. And this one. There's all these possible thieves. But again, look at the branch. You're being watched over and protected. Wow. You don't have to worry about this. Let go. Just let go. You're going to be fine, but you need to let go. And just let things unfold the way they naturally need to. And the final card you have is, yet again, the Page of Pentacles. 3 times, I believe, you've had this card now. Look at the characters down here. In the stones, if that's stones. There's one with his mouth open in surprise. In fact, a lot of them have their mouth open in surprise. You're going to be surprised. There's going to be something very unexpected taking place in your life. Wow, something very magical, very spiritual. Look at that big pentacle. Look at the owl. Wisdom. You are very unexpectedly going to receive some knowledge, wisdom, clarity. You see the light in her hand? I'm hearing that's you knowing. It's like, look at on her forehead. I'm not sure if that's representing a third eye. It's kind of not in the right place, but it's kind of funky. Pages are messengers. And you are going to be surprised at what you find out. The knowledge that comes into you, the information that comes to you, the enlightenment that takes place. You're going to be surprised by it. But just lay low. This is your advice. Lay low. Take care of you. Let everyone else, let all of your guides take care of you, because they are. They're protecting you. They're taking care of you. They're guiding you. And just know that you're going to gain that knowledge. You'll get it. You will have the information you've been looking for and wanting. Okay. Now, I want to get some oracle cards for up here, for how you can, maybe get back into this state here in order to take you down here to this state. Taurus angels. Ooh, in this situation. That came out pretty harshly. Big surprise. When I show it to you, you'll know what I'm talking about. Can I get a couple more cards up there, please? And there they are. Oh. Okay, so this is the one I kind of chuckled at. Rest and rejuvenation, because basically that's what this is all about down here. And he looks like he's meditating. That's not a bad idea. It's definitely a way to hear any guidance and messages coming through. But just be. Just step back and allow yourself to heal, because you have a broken heart. This broke your heart. But the other thing that I'm hearing here is this broke your heart wide open. This was an experience that needed to take place in order to open your heart again to love. And that's what it did. But if you notice, the heart almost looks like it's healing, right? Usually a broken heart will be cracked down the middle and broken apart, like not together like this. So that tells me that you are healing. And okay, financial constraints. Now I thought there was some kind of a financial message in the first part, but they didn't go into it in depth. So some of you, this is to do with finances somehow. It's going to be different for all of you. I still feel like this is about somebody has way more money than the other person. And it's maybe you, Taurus, and you're just unsure of what it is they want. I'm going to read that one because it just, I don't know, it just feels to me like there's more to that card than in your situation than what I'm hearing. So I'll let you look at it while I'm reading it. Okay, it says restrictions concerning money. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. So again, that could be your energy. It could be their energy. Not sure on that one. Only you know. But the advice here is rest and heal your broken heart and know that the finances are going to get better. I feel like for some of you, that's a message that this, whatever this was not about the money. That person, if you were thinking that person maybe was into you because you have money, I feel like this is telling you that's not the case. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like you're worried that you're going to lose your money to this person. But I don't feel like that's the situation. I guess for some of you it could be, but it's not a strong energy for me. So, but what you need to do is take a break from life, get some rest, recuperate, recover, fix that broken heart. But also please know that this had to happen because this broke your heart wide open. You are now going to grow in a direction where you will climb higher and have that self-love and know your self-worth. Okay, I'm getting this now. Oh my goodness. Thank you, angels. So get the rest and rejuvenation, because what you're needing to do is gain some self-love and self-worth. That's what it's about. You needing to love yourself more and know what you're worth, know your value. But it's going to take baby steps, and it's going to take you getting some rest and rejuvenation. And remember, you are protected. You are being watched over and guided. So not anything you have to worry about. Okay, Taurus? I love you guys. I'll see you next time.